Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. Susie Evans claims that most of her relationship with Clayton Echard on The Bachelor was a result of production interference and that he should have chosen Rachel Recchia. Susie Evans, a former candidate on The Bachelor, is talking openly about her relationship with Clayton Echard and the reality of how they met on the program. Clayton received a lot of criticism for his role as lead of The Bachelor Season 26 and for the way things went down between him and his final 3 women. Clayton ultimately chose Susie over Gabby Windey and Rachel Recchia. However, Clayton and Susie's relationship didn't last long, and the couple split within a year. The Bachelor's Susie Evans recently went on the Viall Files podcast to talk about her relationship with Clayton and how different things were between them on the show. There were things that were said or done throughout the process where I was like, "That was so thoughtful," Susie commented. And then the process is over and you find out that was somebody else's idea. Susie revealed that the same producers who were listening to In Items for months were also in Clayton's ear, giving him clues about how to win her heart. After the show, I'm like, "Wait, you don't know anything about my character. You don't know anything about who I am," she added. Susie's comments about producer manipulation on The Bachelor wasn't the only bombshell she dropped on the podcast. Susie also shared that she thinks Clayton would have been better off choosing runner-up Rachel. "I remember looking back and being like, you are way more compatible with Rachel," Susie commented. She added that there were even other women on the show who didn't make it to the final 3 who she thinks would have been a better match for Clayton. "I distinctly recall asking, 'Why did you choose me?'" Susie inquired. Susie highlighted that although it was challenging to assess actual compatibility on the show, she is now certain that she and Clayton were not a good match. Given that The Bachelor is intended to be a show about finding love, the allegations Susie made on the podcast are unsettling. There has been talk of producer manipulation of leads and contestants before, and Susie's comments are another example. Though this sort of manipulation may create compelling television, it's terrible for cultivating real love. Because Clayton had producers feeding him details about Susie and her desires, the connection he built with Susie wasn't based on anything solid. It's possible that this producer manipulation also helped drive Clayton away from Rachel, his better match, and towards Susie and a doomed relationship. Hardcore Bachelor Nation fans are aware that producers intervene throughout filming to create an entertaining show. However, the extent to which the producers act without any regard for the real people and relationships on The Bachelor is concerning. The show is rarely going to produce successful relationships if producers are always getting into leads and contestants' heads to manipulate them. No natural connections can form under such conditions, so it's ultimately up to chance whether a lead and their final rose recipient are actually compatible outside the show.